Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia and Science, Chapter 5. Um, Still workshopping a name for this thing, but I think I might change it from I think it might not be Vacation in Sharn. I might just change it to a day in Sharn, but we'll see. Um, Last we left off, both parties met, the Oddballs and the aptly named Unfortunate Victories. um, and things got a little hostile from certain ends, but things were calmed down. They learned the five amnesia characters learned that they were supposedly part of a prophecy, and the oddballs and the other companions were hired to help keep them safe until they can figure out what to do and who who really is after them. Um, Afterwards, they all pretty much headed home for the night, and they would continue just relaxing in Sharn for tomorrow. But before we get to that, we are actually going. It's still nighttime when you guys have all left the building, but we are not focusing on any of you. We're focusing on a strange tavern on another side of town. Um, uh, Gordo,
Yes.
your new character is sitting in a bar with his team. You have a gourd in your hand. You take a swig of it, and it's your personally homebrewed peach wine. I would like you to make a perception check.
All right. It's 24.
With a 24, you pretty much you focus on everything around you. There's the music going on in the background of this bar. Like you guys are in like a secluded like section, like a dark corner. There's all kinds of stuff going on. People gambling, drinking, dancers on their poles, that kind of stuff. But um, around you, your four teammates um, are each doing their own thing. Spear the Minotaur is clearly gorging himself on all the big amount of food you guys have uh, ordered because you guys are certainly celebrating your latest bounty retrieval. Um, Odds, the human wizard, the one that creeps you out the most, he is just simply staring off into space, not really focusing on anything, but his mouth occasionally seems to be moving as though he's talking under his breath. And kind of words you can make out include "it's all a game" or "and anyone want to play." The remaining two is Doc, a celestial Azamar, and Loft, a winged um, tiefling. The two seem to be into a deep argument over how the last mission went. As all this is happening, before we get into what your teammates are all talking about, what are you doing?
I'm going to throw a half-eaten piece of chicken to Doc's uh, displacer beast and just kind of pat it on the head.
Um, the Displacer Beast. I'm gonna say he's like not he's like lounging right at the location of your booth. He's like not really underneath the table. He's like somewhat semi underneath the table, like just stretched out a little bit. You toss it to him, and he catches it with a snap, and gobbles it down very contently. Do you do anything else?
Nope, just making sure he's fed so he doesn't try to eat me.
All right. Um, Spear, the Minotaur, who he takes a huge chunk of steak and like bites into it, and he's like, "Damn, you guys got to try this roast boar here. It's like they seasoned it with the blood of our enemies." He turns to look at you. "Hey, Wushi, you want some? It'll put hair on your chest. Well, a little more."
That reminds me vaguely of cannibalism. I'm okay. I don't think a bull should be eating steak.
Spear just rolls his eyes. He goes back to eating. Um, Doc and Locke, they seem to be arguing over how their methods for getting information panned out. And Doc, the Celestial Asmar, you know him as like out of all the ones in this team you formed, you tolerate him the most. Because he is stern, but he has shown he can be caring to those under his care. Um, Still a bounty hunter through and through, but one could say with a heart of gold. He's talking with Loft.
He at least doesn't let them die.
It's about precision, Loft. You can't beat the answers out of them. I used calm words, a quiet demeanor. They talk when you show them respect, and I don't need to stain my hands to get results. Respect? Oh, that's fucking adorable, Doc. You think they care about your little speeches? You know what they care about? Pain, agony. I had him screaming for mercy within 5 minutes. It was like music, Doc. Sweet music. Doc just shakes his head in disgust. You're sick. They tell you nothing. They tell you nothing under duress. It's all lies and desperation. You're not really getting the truth, Loft. And Loft just grins wildly. Who needs truth when you get to watch them squirm, huh? And who knows? Maybe I enjoy a little bit more than the information. Would you say that makes me insane?
Yes, it does.
His eyes briefly glaze over you, but he just keeps chuckling, and then he just takes a swig of his drink. And Spear then raises his mug. He's like, Doc, you've always been soft. Loft's methods always produce the better results. Odds, the human wizard, he's just like, he still has his blank stare, but you can with your perceptions roll still in effect, you can briefly hear under his breath, you both make me wonder, does anyone here not have a fetish for suffering?
I think you and I are the only ones. Well, and Doc, of course.
He just slowly looks at you, and despite how you outwardly look, Odds has always unsettled you to a degree.
Oh yeah, he talks to himself, walks around. You think there's like 6 people near him, but it's only him.
No one cared who he was till he put on the mask.
Weirdo.
You say that out loud or under your breath?
Oh, it's out loud.
Doc, at this point, like, the argument is still semi-going, like, it's sort of middled, but clearly they're not done yet. Doc, he turns to you, and he's like, what do you think? What do you think, Wushi? Torture a valid method, or are we all in agreement that diplomacy is the better route? Like, he's calm, he's calm, he's level, he's a little frustrated with arguing with Locke, but he's curious what you think.
It has its place. Sometimes people need a good smack every now and then. But then again, sometimes it's easier to get the truth out of somebody who's calm as opposed to somebody who just shouts what they think you want to hear to get them to stop.
You seem the type to go for the fun methods. What's your favorite way to persuade someone to talk? And before you can answer, Spears just guffaws. He's like, oh, if you ask me, it's simple. A punch to the gut, a few threats, maybe a bit of strangulation, and a promise to bring the hammer of the gods down on them when the time's right. You don't need no fancy tricks to get what you want. Just a little brute force. And he winks at you.
Well, before I was so rudely interrupted by the horsehead, I was going to say the easiest way to get information from somebody tends to be usually getting them drunk. When they're drunk and calm and think they can trust you, you'd be amazed the information you can get from someone.
Screaming sounds better. Like, the conversation somewhat dies down a little bit, but then you notice that Odd suddenly perks up, and he's looking down, and from underneath it almost as though he's fiddling with something.
What's that, lassie? Timmy fall down a well?
Spear, Loft, and even Doc chuckle at your lines, but you see Odds slowly hold up what looks to be a speaking orb. Message.
I knew it.
Yeah, he kind of stays, like, he looks a little lost in thought. He doesn't really blink, but he does seem a little focused as he sets the speaking stone down as it lights up. and a familiar voice comes over it. Well, well, if this is my favorite band of bounty hunters, I trust you're enjoying yourselves. And Wushi, make a history check.
Oh, mother, I knew you would call today. 10.
10.
10.
Hilarious, Wushi. Hilarious. And Doc just speaks up. What can we do for you, Kailasharna? I've got a job for you all, courtesy of Dosk. You'll need to capture 5 targets alive. Aww!
Oh, I know, you so hate it when we have to keep them alive. Shut up.
A female dragonborn, a human girl, a turtle, a dhampir, and a near human. And again, they are needed alive. The rest of their group, however, do with as you wish.
Now, when you say alive, I'm assuming you would prefer their hearts to keep beating.
Is there another definition?
Yeah, I can think of a few, so could Loft.
And he just does the finger guns at you. Who would you say is considered the leader among this team?
Probably Doc.
Okay. And Doc, he just clears his throat and he has a more firm tone. Before we agree, Kalashana, we'll need a bit more than just the usual tools. My team requires a few tools to handle this properly. He looks at all of you as though he's waiting for your approval.
No, I'm good.
And the rest, all right, yeah, the rest give him a thumbs up and stuff. I still have that displacer from before, but for this, we'll need more information, of course. But for this, I think we'll also need a basilisk. I assume you can procure that for us. You just hear a chuckle from the thing. Your request for a basilisk won't go unnoticed, but DOS can procure it. It's easier to come by for them, but you'll have to keep that and your displacer beast on the down low. But overall, consider that requirement done.
Well, I mean, do you know a more successful team than us? Even if it doesn't go unnoticed, I don't think they're going to care when they know who it's going to.
Fair enough. As for the rest of your special needs, if I recall, Spear and Loft, you had a request from last time, didn't you? And at that point, Spear slams a fist down on the table, making the cups rattle and some of the plate food jump. Yeah, I want something that'll do more than just cut through armor. I see plenty of halberds, but I want something new, something that'll just make people know I'm coming. And he cracks his knuckles and he's grins. It doesn't have to be shiny, just effective. Of course.
I don't suppose a brain would help.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to punch you, but a look from Doc tells him not to do it. Kalash just responds well, of course I can get something that fits your style, Spear. I'm sure we can. There are plenty of halberds I can have sent to you. I'll send word once it's ready. But for you, Loft, you said you wanted to be more creative. Let's just say that I've got something special in mind for you. The Overseer has been working on a certain prototype. And at that, Loft, he grims. He's, grinning wildly. His eyes seem, a little wide. A prototype, perfect. I don't need fancy. I just needed to make an impact. Literally. Let's see what you've got, but make sure it's fun.
Well, yay, a science experiment for the science experiment.
He just leans back in his seat with a twisted grin. He's clearly saving what's going to be coming.
Oh, it's excited. That's dangerous.
Odds finally, he speaks up again. He's, still, just emotionless. How long until this job is to be fulfilled? We'll have a window. The targets are making their way through the city tomorrow. once once you catch wind of them, you just simply have to um, capture and detain and bring them to me as soon as possible.
So keep the five alive. What do you want done with the people they're traveling with?
Whatever is up to you. Go crazy if you want.
Boy.
But don't stall, or things will
Okay.
get complicated.
I don't like complicated.
Very well. Send us the rest of the information, and we'll take care of the rest. I trust we'll rely on your usual support in case things go sideways. Always, Doc. Don't forget, Dosk is your ally, and don't ever forget that. And
Sure.
for the rest of the conversation, he goes over the targets where they might be heading, and like things to check out and what to do. After
I'm
that,
just gonna write down the name of the targets.
All right. After that, there's a slight click, and the connection ends, and pretty much there's a room. You guys are pretty much left with silence, and like you all are pretty much considering the job you guys now have ahead of you. The noise, the music, and the dancing pretty much contrast everything that's going on in your minds. But Spear then raises his mug high, and he's like, "To a new job, and hopefully a new weapon to crack some skulls." The rest of them start raising their glasses. Do you do the same?
I'm gonna raise my gourd and be like, to the new team eventually.
Two surprises! I'm really looking forward to this one. And Doc is like, to success and ensuring we all come back in one piece. But don't get too caught up in your games, Left. And your violent joy, Spear. And Odd simply just says to the game. And with that, the glasses clink, and right before you guys take a sip, you faintly hear Odd say, "And to winning." And with that, you all just take a big swig of your drinks, like big chug, and once you guys are done catching your breath, like Spear lets out a laugh, and the five of you just continue to enjoy the rest of your meal and the night. We then cut to next morning. All the players are together, and they're pretty much in the center. They've been given maps and some money by Luminous to explore the city. And right now, you guys are pretty much just rummaging through these maps, looking at all the locations. What do you do? Or what's on your minds?
When this is a pretty big city. So much to do.
I say we go someplace where we can drink, have fun, gamble, steal things. Don't steal things. Stealing things are bad. Also, food.
Well, I need to get some new parts for my legs. Some of them are starting to crack.
I think I'll go with Mibirith.
So we'll also accompany Mibirith, yes?
I'm actually quite fascinated at your legs and how they work.
Well, since the crystal is still intact, I just need, like, basic everyday parts.
He's gonna look at your legs and be like, wait a minute. Two of them are fake?
Yes, human. My two back legs are fake.
Sometimes fake legs more reliable than real ones, yes?
Sometimes.
Wouldn't know about that. Yeah. It'd be kind of cool to see what you do.
We could always just go to the bar.
I kinda gotta do something.
You've got to do something?
As much as I'd really love to drink. No, you don't! You don't need a drink.
Everyone needs a drink.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. I gotta stop by a certain district first.
Do you need any help?
Oh, no. No, I don't think so.
And what does Pandora want to do?
Uh-oh.
You don't have a voice for her yet, do you?
Mm-mm. I told you most of my research has been on Jell so far.
It's okay. I mean, technically, she flew away. Who knows where to? Can come back later.
Yeah, she kind of
That's
flew
okay.
off.
All right, we'll just say she's not there currently with you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks God for giving me. Thanks God for bailing me out.
You're welcome. So, look, I gotta go see if there's any. How do I say this? That sounded fucking weird. I need to see if there's any blood vendors.
Any what?
Barry just looks at you.
Vendors.
Barry just looks at you. Yeah, for crying out loud, O'Malley, come on!
What? Look, where I'm from, there is blood vendors. It's called Nighton City.
Your elf has blood fingers? Dead people.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
O'Malley should work at the morgue. Yes.
It
I
doesn't
think-
work like that.
Yeah, I think
Be a good helper.
he needs like living, like actually flowing, beating blood, and not
Well, if you need
still
that, I can
dead
help with
blood.
that.
I need a certain kind. Otherwise, it
darn
doesn't
it.
work.
And I have a feeling if he tried to drink you, you'd die.
No, I don't want to
No.
die.
No, it's not like that. I need something. Okay.
Gotta get their fix.
I need my cherry soda, man.
I need it.
Oh my god, guys. You need to understand. If I don't at least get something, I start getting really sick.
Well,
It's
I
not
don't
enough
know.
that I haven't been drinking as much as I should anyway.
No offense, but I'm not accompanying you to that. I'm in the mood to get me some fresh ingredients. It's time for me to get back into. Well, I've been getting the urge to do some cooking.
Actually, he thinks real carefully about this. He's like, I wonder if they'll have anything in the food court.
All right. Well, you all seem to know where you want to go and check out. Well, Kapari, is there any place you want to go, or like that interests
She looks
you,
at the
or-
map. Yeah, she looks at the map and notices one building in particular that catches her attention.
Okay, well, let me do this. All of you, and this is just in group checks. Like you don't have to add any. Well, all of you roll investigation in group
Okay.
and put it in group checks. All right, with those rolls, several places stand out to you guys. For Mibirith, Parma, and Human, you guys spot something called the Bazaar, the largest commercial district in Sharn, an excellent place to buy or sell used and possibly stolen goods. For Barry, Jell, O'Malley, and Dune, you guys see Firelight. This district is a destination for those who seek illicit forms of entertainment. Many forms of illegal gambling and paid companionship can be found in Firelight. So, O'Malley, that sounds right up your alley.
Look, I am broke as fuck. I don't think I have enough money for some of these babies.
I'd pay to see it.
You pay to see what?
Nope, nothing.
I mean, I'll do it.
Another place, Mibirith, Parma, Human, but also Kupari notices, is the Seventh Tower, a shopping district with restaurants and goods of comfortable to wealthy quality. Summer's Tower is especially noteworthy for Little Zendrick, a collection of galleries whose owners buy and sell goods from Zendrick. Human, and another place that definitely catches your eye is called Harris Folly, a jumble of architectural styles. Harris Folly is a place to gamble and enjoy modest food and drink. The Hollow Tower is a center for aerial sports, and Harris Folly is where the race of 8 winds begins and ends. Another place that Barry, Jell, and O'Malley also take note of, that they could probably visit next, is Aladra's Kitchen. Neither the best nor worst Sharn has to offer, Aladra's Kitchen is home to a wide number of taverns and restaurants of modest to comfortable quality. As for Chilzer, you notice a place called Everbright, a district that is a place of magical goods and services, exotic components, mage rights for hire, common or uncommon magic items, and all of these and more can be found here.
Mm.
And finally, Earl and Barry both notice a place called Tavik's Market, a district that specializes in produce and other goods brought in by farmers from the surrounding countryside. Now, I want you all to. We have, if you guys are fine with that, those places.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
One member from each group. Let's roll to. I want you all to roll a d20. Let's see what we get. A nat 20 from Mibirith. Nat 20 from O'Malley. O'Malley, you jinxing us?
Not yet.
And Kupari, you get. Kupari got a nat fucking 20.
You know what's funny is that we already spent our luck now, so later on we probably won't get it again.
Kupari, what magical shit have you been smoking that finally gives you a good roll?
Beats me, to be honest.
And Chilzer got a 6.
Wow, wow.
What can I say? I'm a modest man.
All right, well, if everyone is satisfied with the locations, you guys all pack up your mechs and prepare to head out.
Before everyone heads out and disappears off into the city, why don't we meet up at my favorite bar after we get done?
The Drunken Dragon?
Yep, the Drunken Dragon!
Get it.
I am down. I'm so glad there's one here in this universe.
Yay, the dragon
I would
drunken.
be sad as shit. Oh.
So I'm gonna put Parma on my back so that she can keep an eye on my saddle packs to make sure that I don't get pickpocketed, as well as cover up my house mark.
Are you holding me? You're very tall.
You pick Parma up off of the guard drake, and he's like, oh.
I want you to stay close so I don't lose track of you, and also so that you can keep me protected.
Oh. Okay.
And O'Malley just settles on your head.
O'Malley!
But nah.
not O'Malley. That would probably be not O'Malley. It would most likely be human.
Yeah.
Most likely.
So I would have put it past O'Malley to try that.
Only if it's willing. So sorry.
Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple.
Oh God!
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I would. He's like, I would try it.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you guys go your separate ways. I think we'll start with Mibirith, Human, and Parma. We'll start with you guys heading to the bazaar. After about, I'm going to say maybe 30 minutes to an hour of navigating to get to this place, you come across the bazaar, and dozens upon dozens of vendors can be seen, all sharing variety of things. And I need the three of you to roll a d10 each.
Alright.
Is this going to be in group checks?
Yep.
Okay. How many what'd you say, D10s?
1d10.
1d10
cool.
each.
Yeah, me and human already did them.
Any modifiers are just straight D10.
Yeah.
Straight D10. Well.
All right,
Told you.
Mibirith, you find one stall that catches your eye is called Secondhand Strings, a must-stop shop for the bard on a budget with a variety of gently used instruments. For human, you found the Mage Rights Miscellany. This little shop deals in spell components, and clerks love to discuss magic. And O'Malley, you found Seven Leagues, owned by the cobbler Pop Boots. This small stall has a remarkable selection of footwear. Do any of you want to roll to find a better one?
I'm willing to find a better one.
I'm good
Go
where I'm
ahead.
at.
Are you sure? Because there's one that I think would catch your eye more.
I rolled a 6.
You find a place that the moment you say it out loud definitely catches human's eye. Roll and Conquer, one of Sharn's only game stores. It does most of its business in cards and dice.
All right, I'm going there.
O'Malley, do you want to re-roll for yours? I mean, Parma, do you want to re-roll for yours? 4. You found Boren's Blade. You found Boren's Blades. Boren is one of the few halfling smiths in Sharn. He specializes in knives and daggers.
Looks at her weapons she has already.
You got 2 magical sickles.
Yeah, I don't think I need to go there.
Then
But the bard shop looks cool.
why'd you stop by my store? And who are you talking to?
Well, I assume Mibirith and everyone kind of... Well, she's on top of Mibirith, so wherever she goes, Mibirith goes.
Fair point.
She's talking to Mibirith.
Why are you talking to that horse butt?
Excuse me? And I just look directly at the shopkeep.
The thing is, you actually notice that he's looking right at your butt because you actually walked past the stall a little bit. So you awkwardly back up.
You just sit on a man when you steal everything that he has.
Can I slap him with my tail?
Roll an unarmed strike.
$17.
That hits. You smack him in the face, knocking him off his chair. Do you skedaddle before he can recover?
Yes.
All right, you meet up with human meets up with you both at Roll and Conquer. So what do you guys want to do there?
I'm still looking for any kind of mechanic parts.
All you could find at this place is mostly cards and dice. Maybe
I'm gonna buy a deck of cards.
Maybe some exploding pepper boxes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna buy a deck of cards.
What would they do? Looks at the pepper boxes.
That'll be 5 copper, and he says that to you, Mibirith.
I hand him my money.
As for you, one of those will be one. As for you, little girl, one of those pepper boxes will be 1 silver.
What are they?
Exploding pepper boxes. You pull this little pin, throw the box, it explodes and rains pepper down on everyone, making them sneeze and also hurting their eyes. So it's both funny and defensive.
Oh.
Like me.
Looks like human.
Looks at this. Looks at the flying lizard dressed like a in raggy street magician clothes.
She kind of pets. How tall is human compared to Parma?
I'm only 2.5 feet tall.
She is taller than that. She's probably gonna pat you on the head.
I don't know why, but I just imagined human looks like is dressed like a very raggedy homeless Mad Hatter.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. Do you know these things? What they're capable of? What kind of damage?
Really annoying.
Is it kind of like a smoke bomb, but like makes people sneeze?
Yes.
And it also stings their eyes.
Oh,
As he
Do
says,
you want?
Out of
as he
character,
says,
I
it
don't
makes them
know.
sting their eye. I'm gonna lick my eyeball.
She's kind of like, oh, trying to be polite.
Oh, that's definitely not creepy or disgusting.
Would you like one?
I mean, one Silva's a bit steep, don't you think?
Oh, trust me, I have plenty.
I don't know.
How many does he have like on inventory right now?
About a baker's dozen.
I'll take 4.
All right, that'll be 4 silver.
All right.
All right, human, do you want anything?
Do you have anything else?
Cards, dice, pepper boxes, rubber balls.
To rubber balls, you say?
Yes, squeaky horns, squeaky shoes. Eldritch bunny rabbits.
Oh, I bet those
What?
are cute.
Squeak.
Aww.
How much are they?
300 gold.
Okay, I have a question. Okay,
Go on.
like for a Yanti abomination, they automatically emit fear. You know? I'm wondering, does she kind of have a weird aura about her to animals? When animals know.
Roll an animal handling. Let's see. Roll an animal handling check and get close to this rabbit in its cage.
Oh, give me 1 second. The writing is so freaking tiny. Let's see.
That's what happens when there's so many traits.
By the way,
And
I'm gonna hand him 300 gold, take a rabbit, and shove it in my hat.
16.
As you approach one of these eldritch rabbits, they look purplish with 3 eyes, and their mouth seems to split open like a mix between the Predator and the Elites from Halo.
They're kind of cute, actually.
And their tongue looks like the Xenomorph extra mouth.
Still fun.
Sorry, what did you roll?
Me? I put it in group checks. 16.
It doesn't seem to be scared of you. Instead, it's more like blah, 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 blah. Squeak.
So cute.
I have another weird bunny I will introduce you to later. Its name is Gur.
Is it? Aren't you full of surprises?
In the distance, Jell sneezes and hugs her close, protectively.
Oh,
I got what I came for.
You don't want
What
any.
did
You don't
you
want to
come for?
restock. You don't need to restock on any cards or dice.
Nope. Pulls out deck of metal playing cards and shuffles them weirdly.
In the middle of his hat, you occasionally hear like a rustling around and like maybe an eldritch shriek, and then like.
By the way, the hat that I have is a modified bag of holding.
Nice. So, those hurt your fingers?
No, not at all.
You guys want to keep looking around the bazaar or head to somewhere else?
You go first.
She was kind of hoping to go to the scrap area where Mibirith was trying to go, because she wants to look for armor for the guard drake.
Okay, the two of you roll another d10, because there's a shop, but let's see if you can get to it.
Alrighty.
Wrong dice.
5.
I got a 2.
Mibirith, you find Hardy Scales, a stall serving grilled lizard meat and other Talentan delicacies. And human, you find Corin's Quill, a reliable source of cartographers, calligraphers, and scribes of all stripes.
I cover Parma's eyes.
What's happening?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I can't see. Who turned out the light?
I'm a scuttle away.
Okay.
Is this part of the tour?
When we get far enough away, I remove my hands from Parma's eyes.
Okay. Do you want me to just take, since you are clearly having trouble rolling for it, do you want me to just direct you guys to the shop?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yes,
fly up and
please.
see if I can see it.
Roll investigation.
Oh, you're gonna look so cute when you fly.
17.
You do spot what looks to be a stall selling trinkets.
Follow me!
I follow human.
The three of you eventually come across Sundry's shop. A gnome named Sundry runs a pawn shop filled with all manner of trinkets.
Excuse me.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh. I was wondering if you have anything for my friend?
Speak up, and he holds up like the hearing aid that one dwarf in the Hobbit has. Eh?
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you have anything for Toasty, my Gardrake?
You're calling him Toasty?
And that is permanent now. I'm sorry. That is the only thing I can think
He's
of.
not even He's not even fire based. He's
but
the
he's
black
burnt.
Gardrake.
He looks burnt.
He's a black Gardrake. They're acid.
I know, but he looks burnt. He looks like burnt toast, and he smells like it.
Acid can make things toasty.
He looks like burnt. I just love that. He looks like burnt toast and he smells like it.
Yeah, so it's
you want me to put stuff on the hooch? On the hoosh?
It's funny, the Gardrake kind of gets his front paws and kind of puts his head over the counter.
That's a strange looking hoosh. Oh wait, no, that's a drac. Is that a drac? What is that noise?
He's kind of like curious about this person. He doesn't want to scare them away, but like
wait, is that your
trying
Gardrake
to make non-threatening sounds.
Is that your Gardrake noise? Is
Yes,
that what you're trying to do?
Yes, I am. I'm not afraid.
I'm gonna talk to the Gardrake in Draconic. What are you trying to tell him?
Trying to tell him I need armor.
The Gardrake looks at you.
Or something that can amplify my breath ability.
I like to imagine you're just trying to translate whatever noise I'm making.
He said, which means he needs armor.
Hey, well, why did you just say so?
He can't.
Alright, let me take a look. Now, if we could please be adults about this and get its head off my counter, I would appreciate that very much.
It's down.
I'm gonna sit on the counter.
I mean, that thing is big. It could crush that counter.
It doesn't mean to. It's trying to act like a pet, but it is so hard.
Right, it's looking through. After about like 10 to 15 minutes from the shop, he comes back carrying what looks to be a couple plates of armor to put on the Gardrake.
Yes.
You want to roll and check out what they are?
Okay. Oh, shoot. Just turned off my dice shit. I gotta get back to it. I'm rolling a d20, right?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Yeah, okay. 19.
You see armor for the head, the back, and the tail. And also, just to make this interesting, with a 17, that's going to affect what kind of metal it is. You're lucky. If you had gotten the lowest of the low, it would have just been leather.
Oh, God,
But for a 17, it's going to be steel.
Nice. Please tell me he has enchantments for his acid breath, because that just sucks ass.
Actually, Gardrakes don't have acid breath. They don't have the breath.
My bad.
They just have the immunities.
Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. Oh no.
Use your. It's like use your breath attack. Ha 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 ha. And it just throws up. It just throws up human.
Oh, but I was warm.
Oh,
All right. Hey. All right. Now, if you want the 2-for-1 special, I can put some enchantments on this. I could also decorate it. If you want, I can also give it a logo. If you want to join the Surgery's rewards program.
I don't know. Looks at the guard drake, seeing if it's happy with it.
Well, it doesn't really know what armor is, so it's just like sniffing at it curiously.
And it's exactly, that's all it looks like.
He's like, huh.
It's fine. It's fine. For now. But I'm debating if enchantments will help it anymore. No, what kind of enchantments can you do?
I mean, I could do extra protection. I could do resistance to certain magical effects, but it could only be one. I could also just put on some graffiti to make it look cool.
I think we'll just take the armor.
All right, if you're sure. That'll be
I mean, it's not
that'll-
like you have speed enhancement.
Who said I did? Who said I didn't?
Guess you don't. That's not something you listed earlier.
I mean, I already listed a couple things. That doesn't necessarily mean I don't have anything else. But I said I could do magical enchantments.
So you can.
Yeah.
How sure are you? Prove it.
He just leans in and narrows his eyes on you. I'm sorry, are you the one who owns the shop and offering all this shit?
I'm just saying.
Are you?
I don't know you.
All you hear is a dwarf in the background go, enchantment!
I wonder if we can make that legit. That was too funny.
Do you want the speed adjustment or not?
I do, but I need to know that it's gonna work and not explode or something.
Yeah. Are you questioning my integrity? Don't look like the man who can't be trusted.
Yes.
Yes.
Says the one who looks like a homeless Mad Hatter.
I may look homeless, but at least I have all of my hearing.
You're not supposed to say that. That's so rude.
No, I don't have a cup of sugar.
Oh, God.
Mibirith is just standing there observing. But out of character, do you want the enchantment or not?
Yeah, she does, but she's trying to see how it would work. Air quotes.
What enchantment?
She wants him to have speed enchantment. If that actually is what you want to give him.
Pretty much. I mean, his scales plus the armor will do pretty good protection. I thought the speed would help with his claw attacks and everything.
I don't think
Oh, so you want haste?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the usual enchantment for that's like 3 times a day. They're able to actually just cast the haste spell,
That'll work.
which gives them basically like a fighter's action surge.
I mean, if you want them to do that.
I mean, you said you can only do one. I feel like, given what the guard drake skills actually are, that'd be helpful. Unless you guys think of a better idea.
It's up to you. Like, unless anyone has any other suggestions for magical adjustments to give to him, like out of character.
That sounds about right.
Mibirith, do you have any ideas?
No, not really.
Hey, so okay, so you want this? You want the haste?
Nice.
All right, if you want to do this for the 2-for-1 special, that'll only bring it down to 180 gold.
That's if it works.
You may not be trying to, but it looks you are actually offending this guy.
That's fine. People
Let's
that
hope-
are bad do stupid things.
Let's
The
hope
Drake
his
already has
enchanting
the armor.
skills are better than he can hear.
Yeah.
Really
you
don't. Go on.
you watch to see what looks to be like Mibirith has like the Gartrick laid down as you see him painting something on the armor, and after he's done for about 40 minutes, he places the armor on the guard on Toasty. He needs his own catchphrase. I got it. Toasty!
Mibirith, is she good in Arcana?
No.
You could ask the spellcaster that's with you.
Oh yeah, human. It looks like human. She's like, human, don't get offended, but I don't know what your special talent is.
I got an Arcana of 19.
Yeah, she
So
does. The
essentially-
player, the character doesn't know that, so they're gonna ask.
For what you can see, human, this is pretty legit. He could use, from how the enchantments written on the armor work, he can use haste 3 times a day.
What's the command word, old man?
You could make it up.
All right. So you put your hand on this magical sigil. When you look at the sigil, you say the word Snicklefritz, and then he'll take off fast.
I mean, that is if Parma wants to go with that, or she could choose a different word, up to her.
I was thinking zoom zoom, but in Draconic.
My
I
feet.
kinda
That's what I
like
said.
that.
Snicklefritz.
Is it really? Well, since the Drake speaks Draconic, and he accidentally said,
He can't speak. He can't speak. He can only understand it.
"Oh, he can't." Oh, that's sad.
Guard drakes are pretty much just they're like pets.
And pets can understand you, I guess.
That doesn't mean they can speak.
They're intelligent enough to understand draconic commands, but not intelligent enough to have a spoken language.
Oh, darn. That'd been funny. Can you imagine? A fucking super fast.
So do you want that to be the do you want that to be the phrase like zoom 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 in Draconic?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. Sure. Zoom zoom. Or zoomies!
you want to call it zoomies?
I do.
Alright, you place your hand. Do you place your hand and say it?
Yes.
Alright, as you say zoomies, the armor briefly the wording briefly lights up, and the Gardrick noticed. Then suddenly out of nowhere, he takes a step forward and catapults into a nearby vendor.
Gets up super fast. Toasty gets up real fast. You ever seen Cats on Crackhead Energy?
Yes.
That fucking guy is gone!
Like the vendor he bumped into is like the vendor he bumped into is like, oh, what the fuck?
Let me just shorten that image. Have you ever seen ferrets?
Let go of the plunger. Ew, is that pee? Ew, I stepped in your pee.
Dude.
Like that video.
Oh shit. Oh crap. She kind of goes chases after the man. She tries to chase after the guard drake, but she looks at Mibirith. She's like, Mibirith, you're way faster.
She Before you can do that, Sundry just goes, ahem, and he holds up his hand like for that 180 gold.
Yes, it works.
Who's gonna pay him? Who's gonna give up the 180?
Well, I mean, does
I
she
have 20.
Because I don't know how much. I don't have that information with Parma's sheet.
Tell you what, old man, do you like to gamble?
That's exactly what Parma was trying to do, but that's why she got on top of Mibirith so we can go to find the pet and made it look like an accident.
It didn't go. It didn't take off. He just ran into a stall.
Yeah, but I play Toasty. Toasty gets up real quick and it goes somewhere else.
I'm sorry. Who put you in charge of the NPCs?
You did, like 3 sessions ago.
I
4
did not
sessions
put you.
ago.
I never put you in charge of the Gartwig.
Toasty? Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Tell you what, old man, if you can, if we'll do this on a gamble. If I don't guess your card correctly, I will pay you double the cost of the armor and the enchantment. However, if I guess your card correctly from the card you're about to draw from this deck, it's free.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Yeah. Get over here, phone. Persuasion check is at 21.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a deck of cards that I have that looks like it's sealed. However, most of the cards in this deck are the same card.
Okay.
I'm gonna open, quote unquote, this brand new pack of cards in front of him, shuffle it, move the cards around, and then spread them out and have him draw a card.
He draws a card.
All right, now show it to them. Don't show it to me. I'm not going to look. I don't want to cheat.
He shows it to Mibirith and Parma, who are already gone.
Grabs the card, puts it back in, shuffle, 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 draws a card out. Is the Ace of Spades your card?
Roll. Dink.
We win.
He just takes the card back and just runs off. I'm assuming that's what he does.
Did he take off with my card?
No, you put the card back and then take off.
Oh, yeah. If we won, I'm leaving.
All right. We're gonna stop there for you guys, and then we're going to cut to my nose. We're going to cut to Jell and O'Malley and Dune in Firelight.
Here.
What are the smells here?
Roll a perception check.
Yay! Perception. 11.
Just the typical sweat, anger, shame, blood, sex.
That smells great.
Peppermint.
Did I ever tell you what O'Malley wears all the time? He still wears his priestly garb.
It just God's will, it just God's will, my child.
The whole black uniform with the white collar situation.
Oh no, and he's going into a red light district. Everyone's gonna look at him funny.
I'm here to absolve you of your sins.
The only difference is he says,
he's gonna be
"Forgive me,
the
Father,
ones
for I
that
have
carries
sinned."
around the health items.
What did you say?
The only difference is he says, Father, I've been naughty.
No. O'Malley is a priest. I'm sorry, Father, for I have sinned.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I've been a bad boy.
That's it right there.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Fuck it. Let's get back on track.
It's okay. I absolve you of all your sins now and those you're about to commit.
Oh, thank
You want a
God.
free? You want a
Yes,
free hand?
Daddy.
Like it's okay, my friend. I'll handle your needs. Do you need a free handy?
Let's go.
I don't know why, but I don't know why, but all I can imagine. You know what? All that comes to mind is with O'Malley in the scene is.
What? No one calls him that. I'm just kidding.
Just an
Oh, man.
angry hen DJ.
Joke's on you. They're both going to be angry by the time it's done.
One of them's gonna be relieved, and I'm not sure which it's gonna be. Anyway.
You're really going down a rabbit hole, and not that kind of rabbit hole.
Okay, so Dune, Jell, and O'Malley, you guys are pretty much walking the streets of a red light district. Various men and women of various species in very provocative clothing stand outside brothels.
Why did you say it like that?
It's a red light district, dude. Go with it.
It's a red light district. It doesn't need any sophistication in its description.
Actually, Amsterdam's red light district is very sophisticated, thank you. It's a lot of window shopping.
It's quite the handiwork, I know.
Right? So, where do you guys want to go? Is there anyone... Okay. Given O'Malley's...
Barry was with you guys earlier, but when he realized just how seedy and risque this place was, he just opted out.
Bitch,
Alright, so...
I currently hate you so much for the image you've set into my head.
Of what?
With that accent talking about a red light, like all I can imagine is now an English, like Victorian English red lights, thing.
Hello. What's all this then?
No, because you said it so posh and so sophisticated. All that came to my mind is, yeah, we're now in Victorian England.
Well, O'Malley came for the fun. Jill and Dune, you came for something else, and that something else is what O'Malley doesn't know. It's the burning ring. Do you guys remember what that is, or do we need to make some history checks?
History checks.
I was gonna say, if you say Dude's getting his beak polished, nah.
That is not what I was gonna say. Okay, no, Jell and Dune only. Roll history checks.
Oh, right, I forgot, I'm not even here. I'm not supposed to be
No,
here.
you're there, but you don't know the history of the city.
I do
They do.
Do any women come up to him?
And men, like, it's up to you while they're doing these.
Oh, any men, women, he don't care. It could be a femboy for all he cares.
Oh, that'd be adorable.
You just hold out your arms. Who wants to fuck me?
No,
What?
he's not that obvious. He's not that drunk
what?
yet.
I know, I'm just being dramatic. I'm being dramatic.
17.
11 on my end.
What?
I got 11.
Alright, what did you get, Joe?
17.
Alright. What you both know about the burning ring is that it's usually in this location because it's always a location that's moving. The burning ring, it is a ring that offers blood sport and gladiatorial combat. The dangerous matches aren't sanctioned by law, and the burning ring constantly changes locations to avoid the Sharn watch. It's always last seen somewhere in Lower Memphis, which you guys are at. The ringmaster is the shifter Hayos Junter, who has extensive connections to the Dosk gang. Sometimes his connections help him bring in a monster as a combatant to the crowd's utter delight. The monster usually wins. So yeah, pretty much June and Joe, you didn't come here for the hanky panky. You came here for the blood fight.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Would you guys put O'Malley in that ring by accident?
I could see that.
They just tricked him, you know? Honestly, if you paid him in booze, he'd do it.
Yeah, essentially, O'Malley's here to get some blood. You two are just here to look for a fight pit. So how are we going to do this?
Honestly, all you need to tell Dune is that, hey, you can kill people.
Yeah, but how are you going to find the
It's
place?
Yeah, we'll just go looking around for a bit while I shield poor Gur's non-existent eyes.
Oh, he has eyes.
Oh, he does? Well, I'm shielding his eyes. Gur doesn't need to see all this.
Yeah. Hey, you shield Gur's eyes, but have the middle and ring finger slightly adjust so Gur can still watch.
Oh, meep. No, he would not be like that.
This is too brutal to not watch.
Okay, so what are you guys doing in the streets? Some people have come up to you, O'Malley, yes.
He always assumes because he looks old, people aren't going to look at him in any kind of way. He's still muscular. It doesn't help.
You wouldn't believe how much that helps on.
I know it doesn't help him, though. He's trying to look normal. Hence the lack of feeding.
Define normal.
Yeah.
What the fuck even is normal with us?
He usually looks very beautiful. Beautifully handsome, usually. If he feeds properly, it takes off his bronzen skin.
So what, handsome Squidward level?
I want to say prettier.
So very layable, got it.
He'd definitely be bottom, not gonna lie.
Layable. Breedable, if you want to say so.
God dang it!
I was trying to be family friendly here.
Anyway, so yeah, he's kind of not sure. He's kind of getting the lay of every person there, trying to pick out the best specimen for this.
Roll investigation as you just inspect them.
No.
What happened? So, you make your way through these different guys. You see a handsome hunk of an orc, a rather sexy lady elf, a cute orc femboy whose butt you lightly smack.
What turn have we taken to reach this point?
I mean, you're following O'Malley, dude. That is on you.
You guys
all have been reached, and we are its architects.
Quite literally, God is dead, and we killed it.
It's like that fucking pug.
We're fucking dead.
But you eventually come across someone who catches your eye. Drum roll, please. No. It is a rather hunky female bugbear.
No.
Glitch.
Yes, dude.
I'd like it big.
I like cookie.
God dang it, why have we come this far? Oh, sorry. No. He's looking at that and he's like, I'm looking for blood, not to get laid. Doesn't say that, but he's thinking it very highly.
Hey, bugbears have blood.
Yeah, we have to get through all that fur. It's a pain in the dick.
Oh, you fucking. Okay, fine. You just hear like me rewriting the script. All right, fine. You fucking picky pansy. Fine. A hunky female Goliath. Happy.
Furious script rewriting noises.
Glitch, just so you know, I literally set that fucking song into my mind.
Well, that's
And
on
I
you,
cannot
not me.
let go.
I guess that'll work.
I am not changing the script anymore. Deal with it. So man the hell up and start sucking.
What?
That's not how he does this. Just.
I know. I'm just being a goof. No, how
No, it's
you
fine.
gonna
I'm just saying.
how you gonna approach this lady?
You need to be like this more often.
I need to. I don't know what a Goliath is. Forgive me.
I forgot. All right, give me a second. And you call yourself a D&D player?
Dude, I don't know all the fucking races. Oh, she'd be beautiful. Damn. Yeah, he's taking it. He'll take it.
Hang on, let me find one how I imagine she looks.
Just saying, I see a lot of Goliaths. They look great. What you thought about this before? You should
Okay, I'm thinking she looks. I'm putting it in characters. I'm thinking she looks something similar to.
He'll take it. Lack of anything else. There's a certain kind of blood he's actually looking for, but this will be close enough.
Alright, so, how are you gonna work your magic and convince her to let her have some blood?
Dude, why do I make these fucking characters? So many regrets. Let's see. He'll be very polite, honestly, about it. He's not gonna be like a jerk about it. He'll. First, he asks her what her name is.
Alright.
Dude, you're screwed. Names are the fucking worst.
Just like, hey, baby. Alright, give me a sec. Aretha.
Please tell me you didn't just use a name generator.
I did not.
A little.
Name generators.
I'm just kidding, dude. But it is good. Ms. Aretha, I don't know how else to ask this. I know he plays confidence, but honestly, he is like the shyest boy ever. Would you like to have a drink and chat?
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh god.
Ooh.
So,
are you two just gonna watch this? Like, are you two just? Are you other two just gonna watch this like wingmen, or do you want to keep moving
wreck?
to find?
This is train wreck.
I'm watching this like a wingman.
It's
I'll
a
come up and
train
help if
wreck.
necessary.
You can't look away.
Do you guys want to stay here, or do you want to go look for that fighting pit which you originally came to look for?
I don't know. This is pretty
this
entertaining.
is way
Maybe
more
after.
amusing.
Just watch him crash and burn.
13.
I've seen plenty of people die on the outside. Let's see someone die on the inside.
She looks you up and down. She like gives you a look around, and she just simply says, "What kind of drink?"
And what can you handle?
Don't say blood. Don't say blood.
She just puts a hand on your shoulder. Let's find out.
This is getting saucy.
Did she
Go for it!
What? He actually kind of blushes a little. He has no idea.
Let us now make it official. You have become the little spoon.
Hold on, mommy. Take
He
it
always
home.
was. That was never said. He never said he was the big spoon.
Literally,
He's always been the
literally,
little one.
literally above you, an achievement just popped up. Sugar mommy acquired.
Another ally required. God dang it. I know we're spending too much time laughing about fucking shit, dude.
Hey, you wanted some illicit. Hey, you wanted some illicit companionship. This is what you get.
Hey,
Dumb
just
mommy.
wanted blood, but that was a nice one.
No, just let her put her thighs around your head, then you can drink from her thighs.
He'll do it too if she lets her.
Bitch, I have a question. And it might sound inappropriate and you might cut it out, but after this look around, the next step be a reach around?
Oh my god. Oh, dude, can I see you in my office? Dude, can I see? Can I see you in the office real quick?
Why?
You just hear in the background like, what was that? What was that? Huh? You want to be a fucking comedian? Huh?
Yes.
It's like that's it's the scene from the Family Guy, but with the fucking seagulls.
Why?
Lit,
Oh.
Lit, you know what my next character is? I'm just getting warmed up.
Well,
Well, looks like they're going. Shall we?
Well, this is yeah. They're going into the building. You're not following them. You two are heading to that fight pit.
like fuck that. He's
I
gonna
bet
fight of his
you
own.
5 gold. I'm literally just turning over to Jell. Or wait, who's with me right now? Jell, Pandora? Which one?
Jell.
No, Jell and Gur.
I'm just turning to Jell. 5 gold. 5 gold. He can't walk the next 2 days.
You're on.
So, as O'Malley with uncertainty enters the building with her, we're gonna follow Jell and Dune.
Why?
Because I fucking said so, bitch.
Just
because we're not
funky.
doing
Dang, so aggressive.
I mean, it's not legal yet. Wait, is it? Not sure.
Yeah.
I want to find out.
That was perfect. It's not legal. Yeah. Wait, is it? Let's find out.
Yeah.
This is
The 3
stuff that
stages
would
of exploration.
Fucking dead, rip.
this is the stuff
right.
that would appear on a Patreon account.
Jill's gonna see if they can listen out for any rumors about the place.
Roll investigation.
But I know that Dune would
That's
definitely
beautiful.
have Dune's name would have definitely reached around this area.
That's gonna be 27.
You find out that it is underneath it was currently in an underground, it's currently hidden in a stairway of alley.
Stairway of an alley.
So you
Very
come across the alley, you come across the alley, but you don't see anything down there, so clearly the stairway must be hidden. It wants to roll sleight of hand and start pushing stones to look for buttons.
Your turn.
I was just gonna say this conversation is not gonna recover from that.
Looky here, I ain't put my my hands over that grimy stuff. You can go touch it.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Who knows what's been
Yeah,
on
I'm
those
gonna go
walls?
for it. One moment. Oh god, I need to put my phone out of the way. So, would a dirty 20 help?
After a while of feeling around the dirty wall, you eventually push on a stone, and a stairway opens up.
Seems like I hit the spot.
You're washing your hands when we get down there. We head down.
Can I just quickly put my hand in Jell's face?
You will not, sir. I will put the slime on you.
Hey, Lich, can I?
Jell, make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, don't I need to roll action for that first? Like, that's basically a grab, wouldn't it be?
No, not unless you two are fighting. So, Jell, make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
All right, and Jell, and Dune, roll sleight of hand. Again.
22.
Damn you, no!
You duck, but he manages to get some of it in your hair.
No!
That makes it worse.
Disgusting.
As payback, Gur spits one of his glob spits at Dune's face.
That escalated quickly.
The fuck am I gonna
That's
do
disgusting.
what the fuck am I gonna do with you guys?
Now I need blood to wash it out. Can we go downstairs now?
I'm just gonna go ahead and go downstairs.
Falls behind begrudgingly.
You enter in a pretty like exclusive looking place. Music is blaring, people are cheering and dancing. But there's like different like walkways and everything. But beneath you can see the fight. But it's hard to make out because there are a crowd of people. But you can tell below you is the fight pit.
Fight pit.
Rule number 1.
Is there a fight currently going on?
Say that again, dude.
I said rule number 1: don't talk about this place.
Rule number 2: don't talk about this place.
Rule number 3: watch the movie.
Night, you have to fight. Bitch, can we just throw out today's recording and just have it never happen?
So as you guys enter this underground fighting ring, your eyes are scanning the room as you move through the crowd with heavy lights flickering above you. The murmur of the crowd is slightly deafening, and there's a mix of excited chatter and there's like heavy sounds of metal clanking.
Is there a fight in the ring then?
Give me a sec. As you get closer to the sounds, if the noises get intensified, the further you get into the crowd. You guys pretty much ignore the chaos, and at the end, you both reach the edge of the balcony, edge of a railing overlooking the fight pit, and below you see two opponents fighting. Both mechanical. One of the adversaries, Ed Monsters in the Monsters channel. This is one of the opponents.
What the hell? I had to roll on the naughty table.
That's a Dwemer machine.
Twice.
For this, I'll give you for this one, because it's part of the story, I'll give you an exception, O'Malley.
But what about Thip? He's naughty now. That's not fair. I mean, as much as
all right,
fine,
dude. Dude, starting now, you're gonna get the naughty punishment like O'Malley. Every time you try to make an innuendo, you have to roll a d6 and take the damage.
Oh god, it's like that thing. Every time you laugh, you take 1d6.
That's what happened to me.
All right, yeah, that's the first opponent. The other opponent is a much smaller warforged with white and red plating, building a glowing mace. Winston, you want to introduce your character to everyone?
Yes. Winston is. He is 6'6", 250 pounds. He has red plating, and underneath you can see a little bit of white. That's really it. He has a shield and a mace, but no backpack, no cloak, nothing like that.
And from the attention, you see a bright flash of colors in one of the crowds. As coming from that color, you both see another Warforged. This one looks very colorful, with holographic afro hair and a big red nose on his face. Giggles,
The
introduce
hell
yourself.
is that?
Giggles, introduce yourself through the crowd.
Certainly. I'm Giggles. I was a soldier, but I found my new passion in entertainment. To
Who am
explain,
I talking
Giggles,
to?
I'm talking to the crowd, like that fourth wall break.
Dude, we're trying to watch the fight. Who are you talking to? I don't know.
So to explain it quickly, Giggles is a main artificer, old war machine artillerist, and has become a bard mainly in the entertainment, basically clown business, due to his mental breakdowns. He basically became crazy, and being a clown was the best choice for him.
The two of you follow Giggles as he makes his way through the crowd to the edge of the pit, and it looks like he's cheering on Winston, who's fighting. And as the two opponents get ready to, the two opponents are both bruised and battered, but you hear an announcement. It's like, final round and begin. The two opponents charge each other as Winston lets out an air horn sound, and we're gonna end it right there.
Oh god, I did not think of air horn. All I thought was.
Well, thank you all so much for tuning into tonight's episode. We hope you enjoyed these 3 new characters. We got 2 new Warforged, and who's this mysterious new character that Gordo is playing? We'll have to wait and see. But until next time, you all have a very good night, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.